And what I feel like, cause I can't think on stretch you out. We gon' stretch you out. We just wanna have fun.
What is up, my babes, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making spinach dip stuffed salmon pasta. Yes, baby, spinach dip stuffed salmon pasta. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned. Alright, my babes, so first thing first, I got me a whole salmon for HEB. I feel like if you get a whole salmon, you get more money bang for your buck. So right here, we're just taking the salmon out the package. And right here, I'm just going to remove the skin from the salmon. I normally use a fillet knife and just go straight across, but for some reason I couldn't find that shit. So it's what I'm doing. I'm using the back of my fingers and my hand. I'm just sliding the skin back, and then somewhere along the lines I'm gonna take a knife and just lightly just remove it, just to make sure I get a clean peel every time. But you know, I'm going to just remove the skin from the salmon. I'm going to give this baby a good rinsing. Make sure that it's all good and clean. And then we're just going to cut this baby up and get it going. So, yeah, stay tuned.
I really want to show you off. I really want to show you off. Fuck that. Pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and your girl in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation rule the nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S.
So right here, I'm just going to cut the salmon into however many pieces that you choose. You can actually get a little more salmon up out of this than I did. It's just the way that I cut it and how big I wanted my pieces. But, you know, to each his own. But I just cut my salmon up into like equal size pieces. I think there's like 8-ounce fillets, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm going to just show you 2 ways on how I'm going to cut this salmon to stuffing. First cut that you'll see me do is like on a little side pocket, to where you can just, you know, cut it down the side and whatnot. And later on in the video, you'll be able to see me do the second cut. But you know, you want to make you a nice little pocket if that's the way you want to go. Depends on how you want the presentation to look. And then right here, we're just going to go ahead and make the stuffing. So I'm using softened cream cheese that comes in the jar versus the one that comes in a block because it's already softened. I'm using about 3 ounces of triple cheddar cheese by Kraft. I'm using the Taste of the 13th by Marty's Kitchen, which I already know I use that baby for everything. And then right here, I'm just going to take some frozen spinach that I put in the microwave for about 1 minute. And I'm going to take it on a paper towel, and I'm going to just wring all the water up out of the spinach. It is about a cup of spinach. You don't want too much in the mixture because you're going to use some in the sauce. But as you see, like, you have to get all that water up out of the spinach, or your filling is going to be just like messed up all the way around. So we're just going to rinse that out, and we're going to add the spinach back into the cream cheese mixture. Make sure we get it all up in there. Like I said, you don't want too much because you're going to be using some of that in the pasta as well. So then right here, I'm just going to add some bacon, about 2 ounces of bacon bits. I just got these from HEB. You can make your own bacon if you choose, but I didn't feel like doing all this. I was making this for my sister and them. They were on the way for our girls trip, and I was already running behind because I had just came home from Dallas, baby, straight off the plane with it, you know. So right here on the side, I just took about 15 shrimp, and I cut them up into thirds, and I rinsed them really well. And I'm going to add the garlic butter and herb seasoning by Marty's Kitchen and the Taste of the 13th. And I'm just going to saute these in a little olive oil for maybe about 1 minute. You do not want to cook these shrimp all the way through. And then I get a video of me sauteing the shrimp, but trust and believe I sauteed them. And right here, I'm going to season the salmon up with the same seasonings, the garlic butter and herb and the Taste of the 13th. I only seasoned the salmon on one side because everything else in the dish that I served it with was already seasoned and well flavored. But if you like your salmon a little more seasoned, you know, you do work for you. But I'm going to take a little olive oil, just run across the top of that, and I'm going to make sure I give it a good rub down. And we're going to be ready to go. We're about to get ready to start stuffing the salmon, and just watch.
I said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like me, acting like we wasn't more than a summer fling. I said.
So right here, I'm just gonna add the shrimps that I told y'all that I sauteed. Like, as you can see, like, they're not fully cooked. Reason being that they're not fully cooked is because they have to get stuffed in the salmon and it has to go in the oven. So we don't want any rubbery shrimp. Like, this stuff is cooked to perfection. So I'm just mixing it all in, making sure I get it well combined. If you do have some extra filling left over, you're gonna save that because we're gonna use it in the pasta. Which is what I did. I just have everything well combined, ready to go. You know, right here, I'm just showing you guys again. I split my salmon on that good side pocket. You can make it as shallow, as deep as you like. We're just gonna stuff it in, lay it out on the pan, and we're gonna bake it in the oven on 350 to 50 degrees for exactly 30 minutes. 30 minutes on this is the perfect time. It makes sure the salmon is cooked to perfection, and the filling is fully cooked through. So right here, as you see, I made a split right on top of the salmon, and I just stuffed it like that. Just put the mixture right on. I put the mixture right on top versus putting the mixture right on the side. So I'm just showing you two different ways that this can be done. You do what you choose. You can either stuff it with the filling on the top and put another piece of salmon on top of it if that's what you choose to do, you know. But again, we're going to put this in the oven on 350 degrees and bake this for approximately 30 minutes. 30 minutes, y'all. And, you know, I'm just going on and filling them. I did some stuff, some not stuff, because everybody don't eat their salmon stuff. So, you know, I had to do what I had to do. So, yeah, that's about it. And you'll see how it looks in a second. Alright, so right here we're getting ready to make the cream sauce, the spinach dip sauce for the pasta. So we're going to take a half a stick of butter and melt that down, and we're going to take exactly 32 ounces of this heavy whipping cream. But we're going to save that container because we're going to add a little water to that later on, about 1/3 cup of water to that later on, and give it a little shake, you know, just in case we need some for later. In here, I just went ahead and added the rest of the bacon that I had left over from the stuffing, and I'm just going to give this a good mix and allow this to come to a hard simmer. But making sure that we stir, because y'all know that cream stuff like this stick, even if it isn't a non-stick pot. So as you see, it already has come into a boil. I'm going to add the garlic butter and herb seasoning. You add as little or as much as you like to season to your taste. And then I'm going to follow it right behind it with the Taste of 13th by Marty's Kitchen as well. And we're just going to, again, let this come to a simmer. I am going to add the remaining mixture that we had left from the spinach dip stuffing. We're going to add that right on in here. Again, remember, them shrimps is not all the way cooked, so by the time the sauce get finished, the shrimps is going to be cooked to perfection. We're just going to make sure we mix this in really, really well. And you guys will see it'll thicken up. Like, it'll be so thick, so creamy, so good. And you don't have to add any more spinach to this if you do not like. But I just used the rest of the frozen bag that I had. I'm going to add that right up in there. Y'all, look how good that looks. Like, look how thick and how creamy that looks. And I do not have, like, any extra cheese in it just yet. Like, just whatever left from the stuffing. So this was full of shrimps, y'all. This was, like, full of shrimp. So I did add the remaining of the shrimp to this as well. I'm just going to let this cook down. It was full of shrimp, and I had like 12 shrimp to the side, so I can make me like a cute little garnish. And I added about another 1/3 cup of the shredded cheese, and I'm just gonna stir this up, let everything get mellowing down. Remember that 32-ounce thing of heavy cream that I told y'all to keep? I just added a little water to that, shake it up, and I'm gonna add it in here to thin it out as the sauce continues to cook. I added the rest of the spinach as I show you guys, and just, y'all, this thing is thick. So you have to have like another liquid agent to thin it out, whether it be half and half, milk, or hell, a little water, but you see what I did. And I'm just gonna mix everything together, and we're just gonna get ready to plate up. Like, let this simmer down for another 5 minutes, and bam, we're ready. So stay tuned.
So funny how you used to flex, how'd you lose it? Now you look so stupid, and it's so amusing. Your effort is so useless, and now you're gonna waste your time chasing me.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I first originally got this stuffed salmon video from Chef Danny over there at Stovetop Kisses, and I decided to put my own spin on it and turn it into a spinach dip pasta. If you guys aren't subscribed to Chef Danny's page, make sure you go do it. Her page is Stovetop Kisses. I think she changed to Danny Rose, but you'll be able to find her. But again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you get inspired by another creator's video, you have to make sure that you tag them and give credit where it is due. I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Well, you guys gonna see this on a Wednesday. And again, love you. Bye.